So, welcome back everyone to the Grumpy Old Bugger's return to Icarus. And let me just check a couple of things before we go any further, because I've got a bad habit of getting the wrong settings in the wrong place. No, it all seems to be ideal. So let's hope we've repaired the soundtrack, because that was a problem last time. 8:30 in the morning, and yes, I had turned down the background sound, which if it becomes too difficult, I can turn up slightly, which actually by the sound of it is not a silly idea. Just excuse me a second while I readjust that again. I always have trouble with the audios. Must have volume up a little bit. And that's there. Dialogue volume. Might lift that a little bit more. In music, we don't really need that loud. That just a touch more, and that a touch more. Let's see if that gets us back to something. Yep, that's a little bit better. Well, where are we up to? Well, we should have some of that stuff. And activate that to get the rest of that. That. Oops. And that, and we need some more steel. Now, I've replaced the steel pick just to make it easier. We can go on to the others at a later date, but for now, we'll just carry on as normal. We've still got that amount. Okay, what have we got in this? We've got that. Turn that on because we can use that. The main thing was to start getting some stone, which I'm going to need. And we're going to need leather, and we're going to need nails. So we get, let's have a look. Let's start with 20. Because why not? Right, that gets the nails done. We're going to need leather, which we have plenty of. We're going to also need wood, obviously. What else was it? Nails, stone and wood. So, yeah, okay, so you want to rain some more. Well, let it rain a bit. Now, once this pick is down a bit, we will need to replace it with a steel one. Because why not? Class 3 storm, yeah. No lightning bits in it, so it should be okay. Just the usual wind and trouble. How much we have? Oh, I think we might have enough wood as well. Probably got a few bits flying off the house. So let's go there, get out of the weather a bit. Okay. Get the meat on. Six, bones we put there. I think that come out of there. Oh, no, we'll leave it for fire later. So, we want the wood in there. What else do we have? Bones. Let's get some more epoxy made. Nothing too much falling down at the moment. Should be alright. It's only wind. Okay, and the next thing we're going to need is, of course, our stone, so I can improve the house for the moment. So we're going to have to go out and see about doing some stone stuff. How much have we got? Yeah, I'll let them pick it up. Not quite enough for the axe yet. What's that? 2. And we've got 3 there. That's not going to be enough because the axe is the axe is 6, I think. Fine ammo. Did I even open it? Huh, don't ask. Okay, steel axe. There we are. And yeah, we'll have a steel knife as well. So that's 6. That's 6. So I need another 12. Oh, what can we do? Okay, I've probably got enough nails. So we shall those and those. Place that in there. And that's those in there. And it's just little things like charcoal that I need. Not enough yet, but we'll just sort of make do as we make do. As the charcoal becomes available, we shall just carry on. Okay, so Now we need stone. So let's go and see about getting some more stone. And then we can get our house protected, because I think the next storm is going to be light. Normally you get about probably about 3 ordinary wind storms, or wind and rain storms, and then you get a bloody great big lightning storm, which is usually a tier 4 or 5. On Prometheus it can quite often be a 5. So don't be surprised. And I might have to take a jump over the other side there and just go for a look around that way. I know there's other caves here. I just, for the life of me, can't remember where they are now. But the first thing I want to do is secure the house before we start adding much more to it, because when it's small like this, like a starter cabin, it's easier to maintain it, right, in the initial beginning phase than when you've just landed. So you go making a giant building straight off. It looks impressive, but you've got a lot to maintain while the storms come in. So I try to make it a habit, if I'm starting off. Oh, hello. What is you doing? Guess he didn't like that after all. Where's the other one? There's normally 2 of them around. Is that him over there? Let's just see what happens if we... Nope. Okay. Might be safe to jump in after all. Okay, that was fairly easy. What have we got over there? Is that who I think it is? Yep, that was who I thought it was. Bacon, remember? Bacon, bacon. Got to keep our American friends happy. You really don't want to be here. That's one of those spear-winged idiots that like to attack you from the air. So we're sort of not really friendly with them. In fact, they are a total pain in the arse if push comes to shove. They can come out. They can go up. They can go up. And that can go there. For obvious reasons. It's not enough stone, but it'll be a start. And that's right. I can hear somebody snuffling around there. Who is it? Oh, a drac. Are you seriously? Son of a bitch. You can see the benefits of having a character that has at least 20 points up first. And if you do it in the right order, like I always maintain that you should be doing stamina, health, and then speed, you can actually survive quite a bit without having to get your knickers in a knot. Okay. Also, by going and doing caves and runs for exotics and getting ren and what have you, that also helps. Now, I've forgotten where we were. One, two, three. That's right, 6. So I'm doing the roof first for a reason. Right. That is because the lightning usually strikes from up there first. So we do the roof. Then we will do the walls, which is 6, 8, 10. And that will protect our house most of the time. 4 of those. And lastly, 6 of those. I don't know if we'll have enough for that. Oh, we've only got enough for 1, so we need more stone. The floor is not as important as the rest of it because it's not affected by the storms as much. Okay, we had this in here. Let's get that cooking. The more of that we get done, the better. Okay. We've got those. And we've got those. And the easiest part of the job. So, where's our little hammer? That storm did a little bit of damage, but not much. Did we only have one? Oh, I see. Okay. So I guess we're going to go and pick up a few rocks again. How are we getting on here? Yeah, we've got some more charcoal, so that's a bit more steel. What, only one? Oh, let's do the... Okay, we do one of those. Do 3 of those. And let's go out. Let's see if we're getting some more stone. There's some... Oh, there's one there. That'll do. There's a little one. Okay, there's another little one. We're just cleaning up the scraps so I don't trip over them. You know what it's like when you're playing with the kids. They'll always run close to the gravel pits, so you go arse over tip. We'll pick up just a little bit of extra stone here if we can. Just because we can. I still want to get and tame that Icarus, so that's always a problem. And of course secure a decent fireplace, so that we, although there's no problems now about burning the house down because it's stone, and that's always a major plus, so even if he does step in it, there's little chance he'll do too much damage. Okay, that's enough. We've worked hard enough today, we deserve a break. And now, 1, 2, 3, I think that's the last ones here. So we need those, 1, 2, 3. Those we don't need any more. Those we don't need any more. So those in there, and those I'm going to hang on to. And I'm sure most of you would realise why. Now I could... Oh, you idiot. Well, I guess we've got some spare ones. I'd say those people who've played before know what I'm up to with those. Okay, house is secure. Now all we've got to do is get the floor done. So, I think we're back. Let me just check. Yes, it looks as though we may be back in one piece. Now, where did we get up to? Now that I'm out of breath and probably dying. Okay, let's get that repaired. And we destroy that. Get those back in there. If we do everything a roundabout way, then we might actually make it. And those are all stone. So those three down there we don't actually need. But I'm going to put those up there. And I'm going to destroy them for now, because we can always use those bits later for something that we might need, like how about I actually finish doing the floor. So let's see if we can do 6 of these. Yep, we got those done. So we get the flooring done, and that'll be the whole house already. And then we can start doing whatever we're going to do next, which I'm not quite sure what it was, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't, depending on who you're asking. Okay, the owner's out. Stone. And we're all stone, so we're good and safe. Nobody to pick on us, nobody to call us idiots. And next thing, let's put that away. How many have we got? We've got 4 there. Those I don't need. Those go into that. Those come out of there. Those go into that. And what we need now is nails. And where was my... there it is there. Oh, so we just need nails. Oh, we used to have some nails. So... let's get... that's enough there. We've got 12, just the right amount. So we need that up to steel. And epoxy. I knew there was something extra on the in the making of the axe, but I couldn't remember what it was. Make the axe. Okay, we're all up to steel tools, which will cover most things that we need. So that can be, that can be sent back. That can be sent back. Steel knife. And steel axe. So let's replace those. And see where we go from here. Okay, now we're holding up. We've got plenty of water, we've got plenty of oxygen. So most of that's okay. That can go in there. And that can go in there. And we can make a little bit more, just for the hell of it. That can go in there, and we'll start making this as well. Because it will get to a stage when we need some. And That and that can go in there because I'll send those back eventually. And you need them to start off. And what have we got? So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So what can we do? Bit late to go trundling up around there. I could go and have a look in the cave there. I'm sure I missed it before. I shouldn't have, but I did. Because I know it's there. So without my light, and I didn't have any proper lighting or any you wouldn't dare. Well, that's 2 less. I'd normally take that for a mount, but I don't want that for a mount. I want something a lot more fun. Okay, next let's have a quick chew up. Let's have some of that, some of that, some of that. And the next thing, of course, is we're going to have sooner or later, we're going to have to get a salting table. Okay, use this over here. Oh, that's just iron. Alright, and this is what I was missing from the last one, of course, was that I didn't have these here. Which just sort of makes it easy to get up and down things. Ah, dirty bitch. That wasn't nice. This is the cave I was looking for. One there. There used to be a double. This used to be a double cave. And I think they must have changed it. I'm not sure. Let's just check and see. Yeah, this used to be a double cave. But it's gone down to a single one now. What was that? Oh no. Must mean something behind the door. Which means there's a naughty nasty there. Can you hear him? Yeah, that's what I thought. That should be enough. Okay. Where else are you? Ah, there you are. There's, I think, either bees or one more of those. One of the two. The old memory just doesn't serve me like it used to. Oh, titanium, that's a nice deposit to have. And that one looks like salt over there. Maybe they didn't put bees in it this time. There's a bit of goodies over there. Alright. Well, let's start taking a few of the goodies, shall we? And of course I always go for the money first, because why not? And we're going to need some more iron, steel and stuff like that. But now with the steel pick I can virtually take anything I want out of here, because I've got all of the mining and the minerals covered. Yep, that'll do. Just to make it easy. And as always, of course, your mainstays in most of the game is wood, stone and iron. Those are the things you're going to need the most of overall. Of course, once you get into the really good shit, there's also a matter of the gold and the copper. So if you get the opportunity, don't turn them down, because they will be needed. Once you get into your electronics, you're going to need a lot of copper and gold. Okay. Now you can see there's far less chance of me now with the suit I've got and the boosters I've got. There's far less chance of me getting cave sickness. You can still get it depending on what happens, but there is a slightly lesser chance. Okay. Okay, that's that. And what are we over? Over encumbrance, not quite at maximum yet. Okay. That's enough to keep us going. And we shall see how we can still move alright. Plenty of stuff in here. There's a bit of gold up there. Aluminium. So I'm not going to take these with us, even though I will probably come back later. And we can go home for a while. That'll give us enough to keep smeltering. Whoops. Doesn't help when your lights go out. That was a good little run to get to Beatty Willows. Ah, Charlotte, you're alright. Charlotte's alright. They're not going to hurt you. Milop, yeah, he deserves to live the night out. He'll probably get eaten by a drac anyway. Oh, only 30 kilos overweight, that's alright. It's not bad. I can usually do better than that. And back home again the easy way. So you can see that relatively within a, if you're prepared and your figure is sort of here 15 or higher, within a day or so you can get pretty much ready for anything. Okay, first of all, let's go do this. We want those, then those, and we can put those in the goodie box because I like getting rich, and those can go in the goodie box, those can go in the goodie box. Stone in there, and over here, whoops, getting overexcited, some more of that. Okay, we don't need that. Eat that. We could put some more wood in there because we still need charcoal. Okay, that'll keep that going for a while. Right, so where are we going to go? Well, my next plan is, of course, to extend the base. And, oh, that's right, hang on, no it's not. You're going to make a salt table because it's better. Salting table should be right where you've got your bloody marker, right in front of your eyes. So, once again, back to charcoal. Make a salting station because it does help to keep the food prep right. While we're here, fill that up. And we'll put that over here with the food prep. No. I think I put salt in here. Not much. But it's a start. I haven't really been collecting it. I normally would if I see it, I normally collect it. Okay. Bacon. No, not enough salt. Okay. We'll do some of them. I suppose I better go out and... So it's only for the bacon, eh? Oh, well. Better go and collect some salt. When I get back, I shall be extending the base. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Remember the rules. Always the bacon. You cannot go to Icarus and not have bacon. So please take note of that. He's not a threat, so we're not going to worry about him. They're not threats, so I don't worry about them for the moment. It's only if I actually need something that they've got that I will kill the harmless ones. The dangerous ones, well, I'm not responsible for their attitude, so I have very little problems exterminating them. There's another one. We'll have that as well. No problem. Now I have got talent points there, which, yes, I did forget them. But, although I don't really need them at the moment anyway, I'm just sort of playing silly buggers. So, I wanted to salt the food mainly to make sure I had enough for my automatic return to the naughty place. Yeah. Now, all of that's done. So, last thing to do is let's have some veggies, because you've got to have your veggies. And oh shit, that's right, I had a bit more of that. Got rid of that. And what did I want? I think if I put it over here in the meantime. That's emptied all that. And some more steel, just in case I need it. Alrighty, that's everything cooking, everything going. Tools are up to date. Let's just repair that in case I need it. Oh, you haven't got one. Of course you haven't got one. Why ever would you have a piece of steel in there? Okay. That's why it's safe to have those. Okay. All the tools are fully up. Close that. You don't need a light on. And let's go see if we can find a little nasty. Now, the memory, which is not that good, I think I can get up this way, but let me check the map, because I just can't remember. Yes, I can go up and around. Which is the easiest way to get up there? Okay. You don't really want to do it, you know. I told you. I thought there was a bloody... my memory's really letting me down. Okay, I do have to go the other way. Just checking, because as I said before, I can't remember where the caves are now. So I might as well check it while I'm going. Oh, of course. And yep, that's right, I've got to go right up the top and right around. That's what I thought it was. Or I could build up there. So let's take the long way home, just for the sheer hell of it. Also to see if I can... Yeah, might as well have some extra salt. Oh, it's only class 5. Who worries about class 5s? Nobody worries about class 5s. That's old hack. There's another one. We might as well have that. Reminds me of going out fishing. Good storm, clears the air. And if you keep moving, maybe the trees will miss you. The biggest problem, of course, for me is remembering where the caves are, because I know they are here, I just can't remember where. And that's the biggest problem. So yeah, this suit does offer quite a reasonable amount of protection. In some instances, just check behind me in case anything thinks it's going to kill me. And we're out of the storm. Now, when I was leaving last time, there was a bloody great mammoth walking on the other side. So I didn't shoot him because they are a little bit awkward to kill. Not impossible by any means. But they do become a little bit bitter and twisted. So we're actually looking for an Ubis. An Ubis with a juvenile, which is what we're looking for. And somewhere in here there's some potatoes, because I remember finding them before. Speak of the devil. Gotta have me spuds, I've got all that meat and no potatoes. Very bad state of affairs. I can't remember if this was a cave or not. Oh, here it is. Might be the same one I opened before, and because of the storm it sort of resealed itself. I don't know, I just can't remember. It's not very often they do reseal themselves, but they have been known to do it. Bees already. Oh no, it's it there. Any more? Those are all deaded ones. Okay. We've got lots of goodies here as well. As you can see, a lot of these ones are way up high. This is therefore why you carry all those nice little bits of wood with you. Okay, I think I've got all the bees. There's normally at least 3 of them, so I don't know where the others have gone to. But this isn't getting the Anubis. But now I do know that there's the other cave here. Didn't have any exotics, which is a bit of a shame, because that makes it fun. Clay. The sparring. Interesting. Okay. I'm still looking for my ride. And there is, as long as you don't attack him, right, and do something stupid, each one of those tusks is worth 400 bone, crushed bone. So he's carrying 800 crushed bone. But if you have a look at, you've only got 1 G slot. So you can only carry 1 tusk at a time. It's best to wait for hunting them unless it's either A, you have an animal, which will also have at least 1 and possibly 2 G slots. So you can carry the other tusk with you. Right. And if not, then if you're playing with a partner, then he can carry 1 and you can carry 1. On the assumption, of course, that you actually survive trying to kill him. Because you shoot him, he will charge you and stomp you. So normally just for anything's killable with a bow. And even with the pistol, it'll be a chance, but for me it's a waste. For the simple reason that I can only carry 1 tusk. So until I can find an Anubis with a little fella with it, it's not much point me doing very much. In fact, it's just a total waste. Now, let's have a look and see where we are. You can get turned around in here very, very easily. Now look out for this stuff. Right? The brambles will tear you to pieces. Right? If you're going to move through them carefully. And the best way to get rid of it all is, as you can see, you need a sickle. Okay? And sickle is the only way to get through them. Alright. So when you come back, remember to follow the left-hand side. And in case it's raining, I might as well get the rest of this. Right, it gives you a clear run through. They don't grow back, so you don't have to worry too much. There's normally hundreds of Ubers around, which means that something strange is going on, which means there could be a needler or something equally terrible. He's harmless. What did I just hear? That's probably our large friend, yeah. There it is there. Now, as I say, under normal circumstances, if you don't shoot him, he won't charge you. I think that's what I'm looking for, if I can find him. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Alright. Where did you go? He was here. Okay. His juvenile was just here. So where did you go to, mister? Bugger. Missed him. Ah, there it is. Now remember, this guy's carrying poison sacks. But I'm not going to... Okay, you're with me, sunshine. We'd better go back the long way. Because I don't want to have to go cutting and hacking through all that bloody lot again. There. That's it. I don't want to waste too much time while I'm carrying all this poison shit. Here's another one. Might as well take it. I don't want the juvenile, I just want him. Oh, he hasn't got any shit in him. Oh. Shit, he's mine. This one isn't. Yep, sorry about that, buddy. I'll give you something to eat in a minute. Now all we have to do is get back home in one piece. Yep, come on buddy, you'll make it. Remember, he's a juvenile, so anything nasty will attack him for food. Let's mark home first and make it a lot easier. And I could feed him meat, I suppose, if I wanted to. But that's what I was keeping all the dried meat for on the drying rack. You'll see I've got quite a stock, and that's basically to feed him, which makes him level up just a little bit faster and mature a little bit quicker. While he's doing that, I can make a ranching station. Now, let's get this right for a change. You hear, bud? Let's see if he comes in. He does. Good. Close the door. And we've made it. And we've got rid of the poison. So now, let's get something to feed him with. One like meat. And I want that in there for that. Spoiled plants we get rid of. And hey buddy, now it's feeding time. That feel good? No? Now while he's in here he should be alright. Get back to the road. Oh, you having fun? Okay. Now, what else do you want? Yeah, that can go in there. That just leaves the fibre. And, oh, potato. That's right, I had my potatoes, didn't I? Gotta have me spuds. Yeah, what do you want, Buzz? Huh? You want to lay down somewhere? Okay, well, let's get some of these windows open. And now let's make a ranching station. Did I got it ready? Yep, I have. So nails and fur, of which we've got ample. Fur. And then nails have got only 6. So we need another 10. Because we only need 15. Let's make that. Then we can get a bed for him. And he can just have a sleep in the middle here for the moment until he grows up. And because I'm going to extend the base, I think I'll just plonk this out over here somewhere. It can go outside, so you don't have to worry about it. It's meant to be weatherproof and idiot proof. Okay, so we want a bed. Let's make that. And we want the saddle, which is rope and leather. Okay. Right. Oh, shit. Well, if you moved your fat ass, we may be able to get it in there. I know it's a bit skinny, but it should fit. No, it's not. Okay. Well, at this stage, you're not getting a bed because I can't be bothered messing about with it. So you'll just have to put up with getting fed. Now, we wanted to do the saddle bit. That's that done. Okay. Let's see if I can actually hit anything with this. Oh shit, I can. That's a miracle in itself. I'm about the worst person you can hand a bow and arrow to. Okay. So, we're going to extend building a bit. But I wonder if we could go down there now. Okay, let's just see now that he's out of the bloody way. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. It was him what was standing in the road. Yeah, you happy now? Sit your ass down and mind your business. Okay, that's out of the way. Next thing, yeah, extensions. So, what I'm going to try and do, let me just, yeah, I think I'll do it that way. What I'm going to try and do is, out of nails, alright. Of course we're out of nails. We're always out of nails. Let's get that in there. Lots of goodie stuff. What have we got in there? Do the bacon first. Yeah, I know, I've got a ton too much food. What do you want? Are you hungry again? Oh no, he's rested, he's not hungry. Yeah, alright, alright. So you got enough food, he's not hungry. Nails. Where'd I get up to? 6. And bones, yeah, might as well. Okay now, have we got any space left anywhere? Not really. Okay, I'm going to need some more rope anyway. So let's put that all into rope. And we can go out and start doing our thingy out here in the dark. And we're going to start extending this way. So let's lift this up. And put it over here, out of the way for the moment. I'll probably enlarge in this direction anyway. Okay. I've got to stop and think where I put things. Give us a bit more light. And what I'm going to do is just come straight out here. And then hopefully we are going to do, I don't know if I can pull this off, so this is just something I was thinking on. I can get it down there. So I suppose if we have to, I wanted to go down to the base, but it looks as though those blocks are larger. And it's not exactly what I wanted to do. But it does bring us out over the lake, which is one thing I did want to do. So those should be self-supported, so I shouldn't have to worry about those. Now all we need is another 6 floors, because I like to have the floors finished off. Nice stone. Are we out of, how can we possibly be out of stone? Nope. Alright. I guess we will have to wait till daylight. And go and grab some more stones. Right, how are you going? He's hungry? Okay. Oh, he's over 50% already. Let's go find some stone. Give us enough to finish that small project. Oh, nice little bonus. Okay. Okay, we can fix that later. Let's get our 6 bits of flooring done. Yeah, whatever, mister. You just keep believing it. Nails again? You could really become a pain, couldn't you? Seriously? Boy. You want to make a habit of it, mister? It's a very bad habit to have. Now, where did we get up to before we got rudely interrupted? Sometimes these things just do not quit. Okay. Oh, you're happy down there? Now, where did I get up to? I was making... Ah, you guys just don't cease, do you? Yeah, I told you they'd come round and try and kill him because they like to do that sort of thing. Now, hopefully, they'll stay out of the bloody way. What? You're hungry again? Already? He's nearly there. Once he's old enough, he'll be able to look after himself. Now, can I please get these floors done? No, Papa. Forgot the nails. Maybe this time it'll go right. Now, what do we want? We want to get rid of those. What do we want them for? I think I shall continue with getting those into there. Those neat. That meat into there. Okay, let's put that rubbish in there. And of course, always doing the bones. Back to the salt. Okay. That's a fair whack of food. Okay, once he's had a bit of a sleep, he'll be okay. Now, next part was, oh, finish that. Oh my God, I'm having trouble just putting the ball in, aren't I? Okay, let's get the floor down. Alright, now, which side will we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. And we'll push those out. So that's, we need 8. Okay. Oh, maximum 6. What are we out of? Stone? Probably. We might actually get away with 6. Because then that will be the balcony. Yeah, we're going to need more stone, I thought so. And I'm just eating this because I can. Doesn't do anything. But you're nearly there, are you? Oh, I see. You just want one more. Yep, that helps his health. When I come back in, he should be full grown. Right, what we're going to do is here, we're going to make and a door. And here we're going to make solid wall, and another doorway. Oh, seriously? Gee, you've got no friggin' idea, have you? So, now, where did we get up to? And we had another doorway there. Okay. Then we are going to have that there. Oh, you're a big daddy now, are you? Okay. Tariq, let's call you Screech. Oh God, they've changed it again. Stay combat passive. What, he's only passive? They've cut down the number of abilities he has. So let's put a saddle on him. So he's got the extra slot there to carry. That's just standard stuff that he can carry, not a lot. That's a G slot that he can put. You can put that other tusk in when you finally decide to go after that elephant. Okay, the passive combat I don't really like, but it looks as though I can't switch it off. Okay, so he should be fairly alright. If I put him outside just now, things are going to get nasty because the Dracs are still around. Okay, stone. So I need lots of stone. And the biggest bugbear of the lot. Where's the closest stone? Ah, it's across the bridge. Why wouldn't it be? Alright. Well, we ain't gonna do it the hard way. Let's do it the easy way. Of course, that's if you've got any left. Only two. Damn it. Not enough. Oh well, I guess we just have to go and get enough. Right. How we're gonna do this? I suppose. you going that way and not that way? Oh, yeah. Sometimes some things you got to do. Oh, things used to be so easy when you just built a bridge. So, it looks as though we've just about come to the end of this episode. We've got just all the bits and pieces cleaned up. We've got our rider. Which I don't know why they've set them on passive, because you used to be able to set them on aggressive, which is a handy thing to have when somebody's sneaking up behind your back. Let's get this as well. Let's make sure the furnace is full. And the next thing we're going to go into is... No. Did you really think you were going to get away with that one? Okay, that'll do. We've got enough to keep us going. I'll just finish off these 4 walls. Hang on, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 walls there, and I need 3 walls. Okay, and we need a door, so we need 2 doors. Ah, shit. Stupid. Some wood can go in there. Leather can go in there. Fiber can go in there. And that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. And yeah, that there. That can go over here. Okay. Dump it anywhere, the man said. Okay. Okay, so I need 2 more doors. So let's do those first. Wood and fibre, of course. What else? Because I've just taken them out. Fibre. Wood. Actually, shit, I only need 1 door, don't I? Nah, well. Oh no, that's right, I need a 3rd one there, that's right. So, we need 1 here. And we needed the other one over here. 3 walls there are these 3 here. But with a storm blowing, I don't want to take the wall down just yet. Because it wouldn't be nice. Okay. I might have to do it the other way and sacrifice that. I was going to do it though. Just transfer those walls over. But it looks as though it's not going to give me any peace to do it. Okay. Now, we can put this door down here, because old bugger lugs can go for a walk outside, but he can't get out. And hopefully none of the benches will get in the way. So I shall lift this up and put it out here out of the way somewhere where he can get wet. So he needs his bed, he can get it out there. Alright, now we're going to need another 4 shutters. Of course, everything I've just put away I'm going to need. Jesus, I can plan things so well. Okay, as you can see, the ceiling is going to be totally different. So this will be a little annex. Will more or less look like a little annex. And that will be where things like bedroom, kitchen, all the little bits and pieces are. Out here will be the larger room with a higher ceiling, which we shall go into 2 tiers. So while the storm blows everything out, these walls will actually be replaced, and they will become something else. Because we are going to reinforce them. Shortly you'll see how. Okay, so on there, on there. Yeah, yeah, and there. Now, once the weather's gone away, we can take those walls out, because that will then open it all up. And across here, we're going to enlarge our ceiling height. Right? And to do that, we're going to need another level, which will include having to have stairways. But I think this has gone on long enough for now. So thank you everyone for arriving. Oh, that's right. That's something else I've got to do, is get him his own troughs. Let's bring this down here. Give him some water, make him feel good. And give him a pat for being a noisy bastard. So, you feeling all right now, mister? All right? Feeling all good? Great. Well, you could have laid down on your bed, idiot. Right, that's all that's set. So, once again, thank you very much. You can see where we're going with this. We're going to extend it all in the next episode. And hopefully not die in the attempt. So, thank you again, and goodbye for now. And we hope we see you shortly.